If you don't have a clear roadmap for your startup, you will grind 60+ hour weeks and your startup will still fail. I have coached over 50 startups and built 2 startups myself. In this video, I will show you exactly how you can create a product roadmap in just 4 simple steps. And it works whether you are a solo founder or running a small team. Let's dive right in. Now, as a small startup, solo founder, or with a small team, your time is limited. So we are gonna focus on the most important stuff. And the first step is already crucial because it's the foundation of any successful startup. We start with your vision and goals. Your vision should answer these 2 questions. What is the big vision of my product? And what do I want to achieve? And what does success look like for my startup? Your big vision is like your guiding light. It helps you stay on track and focus on the big picture. As a founder, I know this firsthand. Without a clear goal, a clear vision, tough decisions feel impossible. But if you are crystal clear about your vision, you will know which decision to take every time. So think about your product and write down your big vision and stick it on your wall or somewhere where you can see it every day. This is your first and honestly, your most important step to success. The second question is important because if you don't know what success looks like for your startup, you will easily get distracted by ideas that seem important but have absolutely no business impact. You will start chasing growth strategy after growth strategy, jumping from social media ads to cold calls to SEO to some random tip you saw on Twitter. And you know what happens? Absolutely nothing. We need to avoid this. So clearly define your goal and what you want to achieve. And here is an amazing framework to do this. Write your goal in 1 sentence and make sure you can check these boxes. My goal is SMART, which stands for specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time-bound. Simple checklist. If your goal ticks all 5, you're good. A possible goal could be, I want to get 300 active users until the end of this year. And here is a pro tip. Always add your why, like why you want to achieve this. For example, you could say, I want to get 300 active users until the end of this year because this brings in more revenue and builds a stronger community. Hey, quick tip. I have created a 1-page worksheet that helps you create a product roadmap for your startup. With it, you will know exactly what to build next. Check the first link in the description and download your free worksheet right now. Now, the next step is absolutely key, especially if you are a solo founder or only have a small team. Now, as a founder, I bet you have a million cool feature ideas, but your time is limited. So, what features should you focus on? You need to focus on the features that deliver the most value to your customers and align with your goals. Otherwise, you are wasting your time and money. One of the best frameworks to find out which features have a real impact on your startup success is the Kano model. I break the Kano model down in another video, but here is the quick version. Start by writing down every feature idea you've got. Then talk to your users. Ask them which features they can't live without and which ones they don't care about. And once you put their answers in the Kano table, it becomes crystal clear which features you need to build first. And here is the big win. You won't waste time building features just because you think it's cool. You will build what people actually want. So here is what I want you to do. Write down all your feature ideas on your product roadmap. And don't overthink it. Just get it down on paper. And it doesn't matter if you're starting from scratch or if you're brainstorming features for your next release. Just write it down. And once you have your list, go to customers and ask them what features they really value. And I recommend you use the Kano model for this. And once you have prioritized your feature ideas, it's time to take action. By the way, I would love to hear from you. What is one feature you are super excited to build for your startup? Drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear what you are working on. Now you know what features your customers find valuable. Now it's time to put those feature ideas into a timeline so we can start getting things done. And this is where your roadmap becomes actionable. Now here comes an important part, and I had to learn this the hard way. Your product doesn't need to be perfect at the start. So I like to divide this part of the roadmap into 3 phases. Phase number 1, the MVP, the minimum viable product. Now, I used to try to make everything perfect. Every product I released had to be perfect right away. But this is a big mistake because it takes forever to build and you won't get feedback until it's too late. It's always better to build an MVP first. So you basically focus on building the essential features that people are already willing to pay for. Remember, keep it simple, no extras, just what's needed. In phase 2, we have the extensions. So once your MVP is live, you improve your features and your product. You implement more valuable features that people expect. So these are the features you build next. And in phase 3, we have the bells and the whistles. So in this phase, you start to add those nice to have features and you might explore new possibilities, such as integration with other apps or with other services. And here is the great thing with the Kana model. It's super clear which features from your feature list go into which section. For example, the basic features are part of your MVP. Performance features belong to the second phase, and excitement features belong to the third phase. And once you have put your ideas, your feature ideas, into each section, you set a realistic timeline. Now, I like to set a timeline for 3, 6, and 12 months and put the features into those buckets. So here is my action plan for you. Take your feature ideas and group them into those 3 buckets and think about what you can realistically launch in the next 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. Now in step number 4, everything comes together. We get some customer feedback and make our product even better. Customer feedback is something we should get all the time. So you simply ask people, do you like our product? Is something missing? And what could we improve? The reason why it's so important to get as much customer feedback as possible is that it reduces our risk. If we regularly check if we are on the right track, if customers like our service, find it valuable, and continue using it, that's great. On the other hand, if we never get customer feedback, we run the risk of building something that nobody wants. In fact, that was the reason my first startup failed. So don't make the same mistake. And remember, there is no too much customer feedback. There is only too little. Now, the best way to get customer feedback is to talk directly to people because you instantly get feedback and you can ask additional questions if needed. But if that's not possible, email surveys or online interviews work as well. So getting customer feedback is no rocket science. Most companies just don't do it because they think they already know what's best for their customers. 2 years later, they are bankrupt. Don't make that mistake. Regularly get customer feedback, improve your service and your product, and make it even more valuable to people. That's how you build a product your customers will love. Great! Now you know how to build a product roadmap for your startup. But to be honest, a product roadmap is not enough. I mean, what's a great product without any users, right? So check out this video where I will show you exactly how to get your first 100 customers without spending a single cent on ads. But before you go, make sure you hit subscribe for more pro tips and powerful frameworks on how to build a successful startup. Talk soon. Bye bye.